Welcome.
Welcome
Welcome to our global summit.
to our global summit.
I'm a youth advocate from Afghanistan.
From Nigeria,
The Republic of Liberia,
From India,
I want to tell you about the needs of women.
children,
and adolescents.
in this time of COVID-19, more than ever,
We urgently need
our rights to sexual and reproductive health services,
Quality, respectful, and dignified health services.
supplies and medicine,
family planning,
free or affordable services,
Vulnerable and asylum-seeking families need food and shelter, clean water.
gender equality.
protection from violence,
It's time
to move from commitment
To action.
to action.
hello from Afghanistan. Women, children, and adolescents in Afghanistan tell us they need better access to health services, quality, respectful care, gender equality, social protections, and protection from violence. So I'm here at the Ministry of Public Health of Afghanistan to ask our Public Health Minister, Dr. Ahmed Javad Osmani, about his plans in these areas.
I am personally committed to improving the health of mothers and children, and I am dedicated to allocate right and adequate resources for improving the health of mothers and children through investment in our PMNCH services.
Hello from India. Young people in our communities tell us they need access to stigma-free, non-judgmental, quality SRH services, supplies, and information. So I am here to ask my Union Health Secretary what he is doing about that. Thank you so much. It's a great honor and privilege for me to be talking to you today. It's very overwhelming for me. So thank you so much for coming on the interview.
In fact, don't let it overwhelm you. This is a pleasure for me also.
India has pledged towards improvement in women's, children's, and adolescents' health, including mental health and well-being, and is attempting to make better changes in this area. So I wanted to know how you will invest in and prioritize the health, well-being, and rights of women, children, and adolescents during the COVID-19 pandemic and beyond, and what will this achieve?
We have directed our energies and we have repurposed our existing national programs towards the protection and the well-being of women, children, and adolescents. We have already committed to implement a COVID-related health sector preparedness plan of $2 billion. That's a huge amount. But then we are a huge country. So we need to put our money where our mouth is. So therefore, whole of the government approach, whole of the society approach, and a multi-sectoral response. And all this is focused to ensure that the vulnerable lives are protected.
Hello from Nigeria, my name is Toyin. Women, children, and adolescents in Nigeria tell us they need quality health care, access to sexual and reproductive health information and services, gender equality, and protection from violence. I'm here to ask our Minister of Health what he is doing about that.
I commit to protecting progress made in safeguarding the health and rights of women, children, adolescents, and the elderly everywhere through the PMNCH COVID-19 Call-to-Action. We reaffirm our commitments to universal health coverage through improved and expanded primary health care, and pledge our commitment to action that will arrest and reverse risks to women's, children, and adolescent health and well-being, even during and after our COVID-19 response and recovery. On behalf of the government of Nigeria, we commit to building a model that leaves no one behind, but caters to the needs of everyone through strategic interventions that address the needs of children, adolescents, women, and men.
Hello from Liberia. Women, children, and adolescents in our communities tell us they need access to sexual reproductive health and rights information and services, gender equality, and protection from violence against women and girls. I am now going at the Ministry of Health to interview Dr. Wilhelmina Njala, who is the Minister of Health. So I'm here to ask the minister what she is doing about those issues. Honorable Minister, it's an opportunity to see you again, because we met in 2018 in Asia for the Primary Healthcare Conference, and for a couple of youth occasions in Liberia at the Ministry of Health. I've also seen you, and it's an opportunity again to see you once more. Can you summarize Liberia's commitment?
Liberia is committed to the PMNCH COVID-19 Call-to-Action. We have made allocations of 30% and even more to make sure that things happen. We have addressed all of the gaps in collaboration with key stakeholders, which includes Ministry of Justice, Ministry of Gender, and the Ministry of Health. And we have now put together our accountability framework, which will include the civil society, all of our partners, and the government sector itself, leading to giving this accountability to the President.
Hello, I'm Pauline Anyona from the Organization of Africa Youth Kenya and the Partnership for Maternal, Newborn and Child Health. So women, children and adolescents from our communities tell us that they need increased access to quality and respectful care, and also water and sanitation services. So I'm here to ask Professor Margaret Kobia, Cabinet Secretary for the Ministry of Public Service and Gender, to tell us what the government of Kenya is doing about it.
The COVID-19 pandemic was like an emergency, so the government had kind of to come together so that we could reorganize our budget to be able to support women, girls and the children during pandemic. To prevent gender-based violence, the Kenya government has committed 0.5 of its annual budget to support girls' education, provide water, to provide clean toilets, and also to provide funding for small businesses.